Baking with Christine and Katie! Yeah! So today we're baking together for the first time in 2 years. Welcome back after that brief interruption. Today we're making scones!
Brought to you from England.
Brought to you by the theme of British. Today we're doing a special, again but better themed episode. We'll be talking a little about the beginnings.
The origin story.
Origins. Katie played a key part in a lot of decisions. She's the first person to read it. Katie, what do we need to make these scones?
Sour cream.
Baking soda.
Flour.
Sugar.
Baking powder.
A giant thing of salt.
Butter.
1 egg.
A fruit of your choice. Ours is blueberry.
You're also going to need a baking thingy to hold your stuff. First step, preheat the oven to 350 degrees.
Take your bowl and your cup of sour cream, mix in the baking soda.
Her house has changed. Is this
My house has
insane?
changed.
She
I
used
am
to
a
both be
Gryffindor.
Ravenclaw, and now Katie has gained braveness and become a Gryffindor. How do you feel
Gryffindor.
about this?
Great. I feel like my true self.
What do you remember about the beginning stages of Again But Better?
It was great. I remember reading it and loving it on a plane.
I remember specifically I was getting critiqued by Julia, and both of you agreed on this one line
Oh
about...
my gosh, I remember that so much. It was still in there.
I'm
When I
sure
read
it's
it, I
still
was
in
gonna
there.
text you, but again, I was on a plane. That stomach.
Yeah, but
My
that's...
stomach
Okay,
fell
it used...
through my ass and onto the floor.
It doesn't say that, it just like fell out my ass. It just says her stomach fell out her ass.
I'm sorry, has anyone ever heard that before?
No.
Has anyone ever experienced that?
That used to be in the bar.
But I think it's still in there.
No.
Oh, I need my own copy for this.
My stomach does 500 backflips as I
Oh.
turn my head to gauge Pilot's reaction. So this, I changed it for you guys.
You did change it.
I did.
But I
It's
thought
not
in
in
my arc
there.
it was there.
I remember changing it when you guys told me to change it.
I remember all of your names also needed to involve nicknames.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I feel like I have a thing about nicknames because I can't have one. Katie's name is Caitlin, and she goes...
that's my real name.
Did you know Katie's a doctor? Last time she wasn't. Now
I
she's,
wasn't. You're
she's
right.
Dr. Kate.
It's true. I also go by Kate. But I could go by Lynn. I have a lot of nickname potential.
You do.
I could go by Kat. Linny. I could be Linny.
1 cup of sour cream is happening finally. Our first ingredient.
I love when we do this and it's like just an ingredient of one going into a bowl.
We have to show the process.
Like it's just one item. Yum.
That's what it should look like at this stage.
You might have an actual bowl instead of a pot.
I love how we bought a whole new thing of baking soda for 1 teaspoon of baking soda.
We're still at one ingredient, just for reference.
How do you get the baking soda into the spoon?
I don't know, does it not fit inside the box?
No, it's a little tiny hole. This is stupid. Here we go with the second ingredient.
Ta-da!
Next step, 4 cups of flour. So I get a lot of questions about if I would ever co-write a novel with someone. And the only person I'd ever co-write a novel with is Katie.
Yes,
At
you
this
co-write a
point in my
TV
life.
show with
Yes,
me?
oh my god, I'd love to.
I would love that.
Like, quit your doctoring and come be a show writer with me.
We're going to write TV shows now?
I love writing with you.
Oh my god, me too.
You
You know,
can do
some of
that.
our best work was Poncho Up.
Yeah, it really was. We like covered that on the bus home from like Disney World.
Life starts with a poncho.
And every time I wear a poncho now, I like wish you were around.
No one's here to make jokes about
I
it.
know, like, no one understands how funny ponchos
So
really are.
Funny.
And how versatile. Like, shower with friends. What a classic! Oh god, I need to clean the table. I'm now a clean as you go person. It scares
so
me
good.
to have a mess. Do you remember when you came to London to visit Allison and that's when we first met?
Yeah.
That was crazy. I met Katie on study abroad, but like I didn't
Oh my
really
God.
meet her.
You know
We
what
were
my
actually living
first
together.
memory was?
What?
I like came in and you were coming in and you were like moving around so quickly. You were like shh, 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 and you were putting away groceries. But like it was like a race. You were like boom, 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 boom. And I was like, wow, she moves quickly.
I always just race myself when I do everything to see
see.
how efficiently I can do it. Like at the grocery store.
I
I'm like,
know
how
that in
quick?
the store now. But when I met you, I was like, wow, this is really intense.
It's like, you need to calm down. Secret
I
fact,
like that.
one of the deleted scenes I wrote just to be a deleted scene. I was like, Katie, I need another deleted scene. I'm trying to think of something to do that's really fun. She was like, why don't you write that letter to Melvin?
That was also one of my favorite things in the book. Like, I love that future letter.
Oh my god.
And I wanted to know what it would
I love
say.
that
I
too.
thought, oh my god, what would it say? What would it say?
When I was writing that, I was like, this is hilarious. So 2 of the deleted scenes I submitted for, and 2 of them like didn't go into the Barnes & Noble special edition.
Really?
Yeah. No, one of them was the Ode to New Moon that was in the book that got cut at the last minute.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 teaspoons. Ah! 1, 2.
Okay.
Baking powder done in like less than 30 seconds.
Should I open this?
Yeah, I guess so. This is what I usually do with salt. I take my shaker and then grind it over the teaspoon and hope that it gets in there. And then when I have enough after 100 years, I'm like, that's enough.
Here, I'll pour it and you hold it.
Oh my god, I'm so scared. Should we do it over the sink?
No.
Oh my god, this is so risky. I can feel it all over my hand.
No, that's perfect.
Oh gosh.
I think it was great.
You're such a Gryffindor. You're so rash.
Put it in. Whisk it together.
Okay, I have a whisk and I washed it.
And then cut the butter together.
This is how I'm whisking. So I'm taking the whisk and I'm just going through the dry ingredients like this. See how I do it?
Oops.
Isn't it grand? Who do you think out of the both of us has the better British accent, do you think?
I think that you do.
Oh, thank you. Everyone else says it sucks.
I know, but I just think mine is a little bit worse.
It's all relative. Why is there so much butter?
This is how much it calls for.
How much does it call for?
1 whole cup.
This is how your butter should look at the beginning of the cutting process.
We need 2 knives.
We...
Has that ever happened before?
No.
Oh no!
I've never even used this whisk. It just like sits in my closet. This
We
is what
need
happens
that.
when you get utensils at the grocery store. They fall apart after like 3 uses. Don't do it. Take your knife and we're gonna cut it into the butter. Oh my god. Oh, be careful.
sorry.
Wait. Definitely planning to vacuum after this endeavor.
Oh wait, look at this that I'm doing.
Oh, look, you're making some sort of progress.
Just like chipping away. Check this out. This is giving Christine a nightmare.
When you went to London, like, what was your experience like? What do you specifically remember being like culture shocking?
Oh,
to you?
okay. Well, I've been 3 times. So the first time with my parents and Mike
Okay.
when I was little,
When
not
you were
super little,
a
like
wee
middle
baby?
school or high school, one of the 2.
Where was your body in puberty?
Definitely like
Yeah.
emerging into a high schooler.
When I was emerging into a high schooler, I was still like pubescently 10 years old.
So like in that stage, I would have looked like 14 and you would have looked like 10. And people have been like, they're best friends. It's so weird. I've been like, no, we're the same age.
Can you believe we're 28?
We're so old.
I'm like, it's so weird.
Especially when you watch us bake. Can you believe it? So I was thinking about this culture shock thing.
Okay.
You know those little pret-a-manger's?
Oh my god, I hate pret-a-mangers.
Yeah, I didn't like them, but I
That's where I first
thought
saw
it was
them.
weird. Like, why were those sandwiches in like those
Shitty.
cases?
Yeah. I thought it was gonna be a Panera.
Yeah.
I thought they made it there, but like
No,
no,
they're
they're
all
pre-made.
pre-made.
Like, what kind of fucking restaurant do
I
you
didn't
think you
like
are
that.
with your pre-made sandwiches?
Well, and I didn't get why everyone liked that.
I
It was like
know.
a gas station. To
I
me.
know. I used to be sent out to go get like pret-a-manger for people at
It's
work.
French. Pret-a-manger.
I know.
But something also was weird when I just went this last time about the coffee.
They have like espresso. I
They
don't
only
get
have
coffee,
espresso.
so I don't know. But I used to get lattes, and they usually put like, just like in regular Starbucks, they put 2 shots of espresso in. And I'm always
Right.
like, I can only handle half of 1 shot in my latte, and so I would be like, can I have just
That's
1
so
shot,
little.
and can I have half? And they'd be like, do you want the other one separate? And I'm like, no, just the
Definitely
half.
not.
No,
Yeah, I don't
no,
think they
no.
had regular coffee, and I thought that was weird.
Did you never almost die like crossing the street?
Oh, I almost did like 100 times.
Me
The
too.
first time my dad saved me, the 3rd time John saved me.
People saved me all the time.
Second time I was on my own. I was in college, and like no one was gonna save
Like
me.
when I was there by myself, In 2014, I was like, okay, take a physical stop before every time. Make sure I'm like, okay, I'm looking the right way. In the book, I have Shane almost get hit by a car on her first day there. And I just like will never get over in the copy edits. It was like, would she actually almost get hit? Because wouldn't she look at the signs on the ground with the arrows pointing which way to look? Like, who looks at the ground to know which way to look when they've already straight?
You have to look both ways.
You just think you know, and you just go.
No one looks at the ground. That's not one of the two ways.
Like, copy editors have to do that to, like, have you fact check everything and make sure it makes sense. But, like, I was just, like, so mad at that one. Like, no! We all almost die when we go to England.
I think we almost got this.
We do.
It said pea-sized morsel.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good.
You know what else I think is weird?
What?
They eat a lot of, like, pies. Like,
they do.
pies.
They just like food in pie form. Like shepherd's pies.
Yeah.
I always want to try them, but they always have onions in it. So I'd have to, like,
really? I
make
tried
a
it
shepherd's
last
pie.
time, and it was really good.
And also they call, like, pudding. It's like this piece of dough with gravy. Yorkshire pudding! Yorkshire pudding!
That's what's called.
Yeah, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like a bread. It's like a bread.
It's not a dessert.
With gravy. And, like, we would only call dessert pudding. Pies are for dinner, and pudding is like a food that's on the side. Why did this happen? We came from them. It's very confusing.
We were like, look, let's clear some of that up.
We got to America and we're like, we need to be different. Let's make pudding dessert food. They were like, we need to make ourselves independent of England. Let's change all of the names of their food to other things. So when they come over, they feel very disoriented when they go to a restaurant.
They're getting a lunch.
But they're getting
a piece of pie.
They're getting sweet food. My evil plan.
Here's a piece of cake.
What a bird! Sit down, British soldier. I'll feed you some pudding.
What a delightful surprise.
I think we really cracked this. This is the history of the pudding change.
Beat the egg. I don't really know how to beat eggs.
I do. Beat the egg and mix into the sour cream. Okay.
Wow, expert job.
I studied egg cracking in college. My mom taught me actually when I was like 7 because I guess we used to make cakes together and stuff.
Yeah, my mom's really good at cracking eggs.
Yeah, your mom's
So
like,
she's probably just like,
I'll
I'll
just
just
like a professional baker. Her mom baked her like 50-tier wedding cake.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
It was amazing. She used like 2 cartons of eggs or something. She was saying.
That's mixing really well.
It is. It looks really pretty. Can you see the colors? Here we go. I'm scared. Look at this. It's going into this.
Add the sour cream mixture into the dry mixture, working it in.
Okay.
The dough can be a bit dry, but if you use your hands to combine it, it will be perfect.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do.
If needed, add milk. So the secret to a good scone is drier dough, not gluey. Is it cold?
Ooh, I like it. I'm a big fan of hand mixing.
You know that, like, kinetic sand?
Yeah.
That's what this looks like right now.
This is a 2-man job.
Did you eat any scones in London?
Job. No, I didn't.
You didn't?
I only had scones in high school. I had a friend that liked to bake and have tea parties. I feel like once a year when we came back from college, she'd have us all over for a tea party. It was really nice.
I had tea parties.
You
and
did?
my mom made all these things.
Your mom is such a baker. I love it.
It was so fun. We had finger sandwiches.
Remember when we used to make those amazing, like, brownies that were, like, half regular cake and half, like, brownie cake?
They were so good.
They were so good.
The scones in London, though, are so good.
I really need to try them. They didn't look good. They looked hard. That's why I thought scones were like rocks.
Oh.
Katie has nicely washed the blueberries. Now we must fold them into our mixture. And then we make like 3 big circles and then cut each circle into like 6 little pizza pies.
Right, so delicately fold with your hands.
Yeah, because
you want me to sprinkle them when you're ready?
Yeah, sure. You don't want to like mash the actual blueberry. Next step.
Oil up the pan.
Oil it up real good. Oh my god. Wait. This looks like a good one.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
That looks good.
That does look good. Oh my god, look
What's
under
wrong?
there.
Okay, just mix it in oil.
There's some batter at the bottom that didn't get mixed in.
And by
Just, like,
batter,
straight up flour.
you mean crumbs.
Do we need to add some milk to this? Maybe like 2 teaspoons.
Can we just eyeball it?
Oh god, I'm afraid. We were doing so well.
Ready?
Yeah. Okay. Oh my god. Feeling so much.
That looks good. That looks good!
You can clearly see such a difference.
That's okay. We'll get 6 great ones from this.
The difference is astounding between the perfect one and the like mud pies next
Yeah, they
to
have
it.
a weird texture.
Dude, we made scones.
Wow. Okay, there we go.
Ta-da! Christine and Katie made scones.
It's still day.
The prep time was supposed to be 10 minutes. How long has it been, Katie?
About an hour and 25 minutes. Watch them carefully until
It
they're
says you're
brown.
supposed to take them out when the bottoms are brown. How can you see the bottoms when their bottoms are face down?
I think you're supposed to take like a spatula and look at them.
While we're waiting, I want to talk about something
Yes.
else I remember going to Katie about was the sexy scene.
Oh my gosh.
In It Again But
Yes.
Better?
Yes.
In the original, it was not as elaborate. Like, there
It
wasn't
wasn't.
as much, right?
It was way too quick.
It was really quick.
You had no. It was one of those. Did anything happen? I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was like
fade to black.
Yeah, it was very fade to black, but it was still fades to black. It's still
I know,
PG-13,
I know.
but there's
That's
just
good.
like more to it. Yeah, I was like, Katie, I need you to read this. What did you think? Because like,
It was
it's
great.
so weird writing sexy scenes because the first thing you think about afterward is like, people I know are gonna read this.
That's right, and they did.
Mine's like PG-13,
Right.
but like I'm thinking like people like Sarah J. Maas is like parent. How do you write that knowing like your parents are gonna read this book? Like I think she said her dad skips over them, which is
smart.
nice.
It's
My
like
dad is
alert.
reading the audiobook right now, and he's texting me about things as he goes, and I'm just like waiting in fear.
He's gonna
In
text you
fear.
about that.
Like
That
no,
scene.
no, he's not. It's gonna be too
Oh,
weird.
So
I feel like.
Christine,
I remember he
just got-
texted me when that bar scene when she met that guy. He's like, I just got to this part, thumbs up.
support
Like-
for this fictional character getting out there.
Because he's doing the audiobook. He's like, Christine, it's like watching a movie. And I'm like, I know.
So is reading.
So it's reading for me. The first time I wrote the sexy scene, and then the first time I reread the first draft, I felt like I was gonna throw up. I was just like, I can't handle this. It's so bad. I can't do it.
It was so good.
If you watch
in
the
first
writing
one.
series, you see the day that I'm wearing like one of the workout shirts and my hair's in a ponytail and I'm like so embarrassed and like I left the messages. You know if you've watched it. That's the day I was editing the sexy scene for the first time after writing it, and I was like, I can't do it. It's so bad. People read this. I can't handle it.
I think I was like, well, they're not going to tell you about their reading experience of it. Like, you're not going to know.
This is also why like I can never do the audiobook. Like I can't read
Yeah.
that scene. No. Help.
Hell,
I cannot read
You know what would
romantic
be
scenes
great?
like that.
if you did the audiobook and then someone came in just for that scene, like,
Have like a
Gee,
guest
man.
reader.
Like, excuse me, I'm here for this scene.
Stepping in.
And scene.
It felt like glitter.
That would have been great. That would have been a great choice. I really feel like that opportunity was lost.
I really like it now, but it's just
Great.
like the fact that I wrote it, I can't separate it.
Right.
Like it's just like
Your
oh my
process.
god, because all you can think about is other people reading it,
I
and
know.
not like randoms, but like people you know.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
being like, look at this almost sex scene that Christine
wrote that.
Oh my god, our scones have been going on. Or like
Time to get
Chupriaki and
them.
I
I'm
talking
sorry.
about the sex scene, non-sex scene. There's no sex that you see.
Well, yeah, right. I see.
There are
I see.
mild spoilers in this video about Again But Better.
Very mild, very confusing about if it's in the actual book or not.
You know,
so
it was around
don't
the
get
time that The
confused.
Shape of You came out by Ed Sheeran. I remember listening to that one a lot 'cause I thought that song was so sexy.
Yeah, it was.
It really was. Love the shape of you. Okay, let's take these
Okay.
suckers. Let's see if they're brown on the bottom.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Are they brown on the bottom?
I don't think so.
It's not exactly brown.
It's
yet.
tan.
It's tan. Let's leave it like 5
Oh,
more
and
minutes.
it's a little too soft.
Okay, 5 more minutes. Some people have asked. A lot of people like enjoy the references. Some people are like, "Why are there so many references in your book?"
Wait, there's
Oh.
no longer Hamilton references.
No,
right?
there isn't. There's
Those are
now.
gone.
But there are Hamilton references in some of the chapter titles. In terms of the references, it's because like people in real life who love books, because she's a big book person, and well, there's so many of us that are big
Yeah.
book people, and we don't really see big book people in books, you know,
That's
in YA books.
That's right.
But that's what we are. And we fucking make references every second. Don't even deny that you make references all the time about shit. Because you're excited about shit.
Characters get to be nerds too.
Yeah, well that's the thing. Books like Ashley Poston's books do this all the time, that's why I love them, because they're so real for nerdy pop culture people.
Well, like Gilmore Girls.
Yeah, and Gilmore Girls. That's my
That's how
favorite.
we relate to it.
I know.
Like,
and you're like,
I would talk about that too.
Even when the references are outdated, I'm like, I love it because I'm kind of learning about the culture then.
I live in Las Vegas, right?
Yeah.
Now there's this giant sign around about Paula Anka. And I'm like, oh my god, I know what it is.
I know only because of Gilmore Girls. I'm like,
I would have no idea.
It's Paul Anka. I know.
I'd be like,
But Paula's the dog.
Right.
I love that. And I love how even in the 50s, she's got references everywhere. 15 seconds till our next check of SCONES.
I think they're going to be ready this time.
I think we should take them out this time, probably.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you can see that they're gold around the edges.
They're beautiful.
They're like going into each other.
Oh my god, they're so beautiful.
Whoa,
I
ow,
do
ow,
like this.
ow.
Oh god, careful.
Check that out.
I think it's melon.
Oh my god, they're so good. It's taste testing time.
Taste testing.
I think we should each take like one of the good ones.
I do
but
too.
also split one of the milk ones.
I need to compare
and compare it. Yeah.
That feels important. Gosh, it looks like a bakery. I'm so proud of us.
Oh my god, it really looks good.
You know, it looks pretty identical looking at it.
Yeah, good one. That was like perfect. And then we have our half of a one that had milk in it. It's a taste test.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's great.
We did a good job.
Oh my god, 10 out of 10.
Oh my god.
It's still good.
Yeah. I can't really taste the difference.
Wow, these are great.
These are really good. I'm so hungry and I'm so excited.
This
we
is such a
did
delicious snack.
We did it. I actually like it better without jam.
Really?
It's
Let me
like
see.
good without it.
I like it with the jam. It's so good plain.
It's amazing plain. It's so,
so
good. I'm giving
I
this
love
10
it.
out of 10 stars. Whose recipe was it again?
Carlin.
That's the name of the
Carlin
recipe.
Johnston.
Carlin Johnston, best scones ever recipe. It's the first one that comes up on Google when you write scone recipe. All we have are good things to say.
I know.
And John is here now, our special taste testing guest.
It's a scale of 1 to 10 stars.
I don't know what British scones taste like.
They taste like good
I
scones.
feel like the only scones I've had are from like ones that have just been sitting in a coffee shop for a couple hours.
Well, hopefully this is better.
I'm gonna take a bite right here because there's a big blueberry.
Okay.
Ooh, it's like really soft.
Yeah, it's a fresh scone.
It's very fresh.
All right.
We like
here
soft
we
scones here. Well, it was such a big bite.
Yes, it was. You knew it was going to be good.
go. Good.
Yay!
It's very fluffy.
It's supposed to be. What's the verdict?
Oh, I gotta eat more of it before.
Before you know?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
God.
can't judge something by one bite.
It was such a big bite.
No, it wasn't. It's a normal bite. I'm self-conscious about my bites.
It was like a man bite. Me and Katie were like,
I know, ours were so little.
oh my god, such big bite. Thoughts?
I feel. Let me try strawberry again. I'm gonna finish the whole
It
thing.
takes you so long to decide.
Well, I gotta process.
This is like a
2
real
days
food critic
later.
here. We always give 10 out of 10. On like the first bite that we haven't even swallowed.
This is amazing. Just like, I need half an hour for my taste buds to process.
This is why we brought an official taste tester on set.
One more bite left and I'll come to my verdict. 2
10
thumbs up.
possible stars.
No,
There's no 0 stars.
There's no
1 through 10.
thumbs. It's 10 stars.
9 out of 10.
Nice,
Okay,
nice.
nice.
Well
It's an
done,
A.
us.
It's an
It
A.
was really good. It's probably the best one I've had because I've only had crappy like coffee.
The best scone he's
Best
ever
he's ever
had.
had. That's a quote.
But how did you make these from like scratch?
From scratch.
That's really impressive.
Yeah.
Like that was really good. Like, and it
Yeah.
also like looks like a.
Like a real scone.
Like we tried to make cookies that one time and it was a disaster. Like it was probably one of the worst things I've ever eaten in my life. So this was like huge. This was amazing.
Oh, one of the worst things I've ever
I mean,
eaten.
you can't even really call them cookies.
You know, when you drop the R on things, things, that's when you really start to get British.
Oh, yeah.
Like I went to the car.
I went over there. Oh,
Over there. This has been Baking with Christine and Katie. It's still light. I was calling it, but better. It's in stores everywhere now.
Enjoy with some homemade scones. Is this like a Harry Potter jam ad?
It is.
Brought to you by Harry Potter
And jam.